30 years since the LA riots. As we look back, we remember how South LA was shaken to its core. But it wasn't just the African American communities. There were others that suffered after that Rodney King verdict. One was the Korean American community.
Businesses suffered millions of dollars in damage. They call that time Saigu. Hal Leisner joining us live from Koreatown to explain. Hal.
Yeah, this is Liberty Park in Koreatown. The event up there on the stage behind me is led by Korean and black community groups with a desire to find common ground. 30 years ago, Korean shop owners could be seen with firearms to protect their shops while buildings burned around them, and there was tension between the two communities. Today is Saigu.
30 years later, we stand in solidarity.
To many in the Korean American community, Saigu is like 9/11.
We can come together and find and create a new friendship and a new hope for everyone.
It means 4/29 or April 29th, the day 30 years ago, LA burned. And for this community, Korean businesses and shops ended up in the crosshairs of angry demonstrators.
It was $1 billion in property damage, of which about $400 million was to Korean-owned businesses.
Korean-owned businesses in South LA were hit first, but Robert Ahn says there was a wave of anxiety in Koreatown. He describes it this way.
You know, as an 11th grader at the time, incredibly terrifying.
So was this.
There was a noticeable absence of law enforcement.
Korean-owned businesses started calling 911, asking for help and asking for protection. Firefighters and the police did not respond to those calls for days until the federal National Guards were called in.
So we started to board up the shops, and a lot of the family-run businesses, the shopkeepers decided to arm themselves because of the lack of law enforcement.
Both Ahn and Chung Jo believe the case of Latasha Harlins 6 months earlier set the stage for what was to come in the Korean community. The 15-year-old was shot and killed at Empire Liquor, killed by the Korean shop owner who thought the teenager was shoplifting. When the case got to court,
the judge decided to sentence Soon Ja-do to not a single day of jail time for what had happened.
Chung Jo says that was viewed as unfair, ratcheting up an already existing tension.
There's no question there was a palpable tension within the various communities here in Los Angeles.
The black and the Korean.
In particular, yes.
Now it's 30 years later, and at this event, a half a dozen black and Korean community organizations have joined for a single goal: unity.
Yes, we've had tensions in the past. We had the Latasha Harlins murder. We've had so many other things that happened, but we really need to look forward.
I would say to each of the communities, we have far more in common than in differences. And so it's really incumbent upon us to work together as one community because we all share common concerns and common goals.
And the goal now is for the organizations to continue to move forward with that common goal building to prevent another instance of what happened 30 years ago today. In Koreatown, I'm Hal Leisner, Fox 11 News.